And my speech and my preaching were not with persuasive words of human wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and the power, that your faith should be in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Amen. It was about, 16 years ago when I got the revelation, amen, of world evangelism. And God, amen, put it upon my heart. Listen, folks, 16, 17 years ago, I'm talking. Amen. God put that in my heart. I began to release for world evangelism 5% of my income. I'm talking about giving, folks. Now, I've always paid my tithe. I've always gave offerings besides. You know how we do. We just want to feel like, we're doing our part, right? But it'd be a couple dollars, $5. But when I got the revelation of world evangelism, and I began to release sacrificially 5 extra percent of my income, I would have never guessed what God was about to do in my life. Amen. 17 years ago, I became a minister of the gospel. It was right after, amen, I gave my first offering to world evangelism. So listen up, disciples. You want to preach the gospel? Show me where your money at. Amen. Let me see your checkbook. Do you keep records? Oh, Pastor, I pay my tithe. I give my tithe. No, you're not giving anything. You're paying your tithe. Amen? You're paying your tithe. You don't start giving until you start releasing. And I got this. Listen to me, folks. And this translated into, I believe this with all my heart, that when I began to give world evangelism, it translated into a gift of giving. Because I learned to release, folks. You know why? Because you're looking at a blessed man today. I am blessed, folks. I pastor a wonderful church, with the exception of a few people. They're kind of like in this little area somewhere right here. Oh, actually, there's some over there in that area. I'm just kidding. I pastor a wonderful church. Amen. God has given me the wisdom and the blessing to be able to disciple men and send them off into their destiny. I've been a missionary overseas. I watched, amen, what real poverty is. And I watched real poor people begin to release and give and believe God for their own nation. I've had the privilege of ministering the gospel all over the place. God has blessed me beyond anything I could have ever imagined. Not only that, amen, my children. This was imparted into them, the gift of giving. My children released, folks. I mean, they were releasing with their birthday money. They began to release when they got a job. Today they have families and they're releasing now again. And I believe that this translated, amen. Nobody talked me into it. Nobody tried to talk me into anything. There was nothing persuasive about any of our preachers. Amen. There's no Joel Osteens in our fellowship. Amen. I mean, I might be a little halfway there, with my pearly white. I got a new grill. You know what I'm saying? It's the first 3 right there. They're nice and shiny, white. They gave me some teeth whitening. I started whitening them a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm ready for TV, folks. What's up? We ain't got no Joel Osteens with a beautiful smile, with persuasive words. Amen. It might be a false gospel, but they're persuasive. Because 30 million people follow that guy. Amen. But here we are. I'm not trying to talk you into it, folks. I'm not trying to talk you. I'm going to bless him no matter what. Amen. I'm going to bless him no matter what. But what I'm trying to do is give you the revelation of giving. To think beyond yourself. And to bless. The standard that we have in our fellowship is to bless the man of God. To come we've been blessed this week. God has moved. So I'm asking you to give something, amen. You know, I got a check in the mail. Costco sent me a check, man. I hope I shouldn't have said that. My wife's right there. And you know what I'm doing, man? I cashed it and I'm depositing it into his love offering. It wasn't just $100, folks. It was a pretty good bet. Amen. And I'm just writing the whole thing over. Yeah. I was going to buy a gun with it, but maybe next time. Well, let's give this evening. Brother Danny, would you bless the gift and give?